Hello everyone, back again with me Drazen. So today, I will talk about variable. For some of you who have know about coding might have already know about variable. But for some of you who don't know, I will try to explain it a little. Well, if you ask me how to explain it, I will say just imagine a variable as bucket, or bowl, or any container. I will make the variable now. Just right-click at any blank space in Event Sheet. Then choose Add Global Variable. Here you can give your variable a name. Let's name it score. Here you can choose what type of object you can put in your variable. I will use number for now. Here's your initial value of your variable. It mean what inside your variable when you start your game. And here's is the description of this variable. But it's only optional so you can leave it empty. It will also give no effect to the gameplay. Next there is static and constant. Constant mean your variable's value is fixed. It cannot be added, subtracted, or set from event. And there is static, it's disable for global variable, but you need to enable it if you move your variable into a group. I think that's the basic you need to know about these two. So let's proceed. Now we have variable named score. Let's say this is a bucket named score, and now it's empty. Now let me set up the scene for demonstration. I will make a text object. And I will also add keyboard. Now I will make the text will show what inside my score variable. In this video I will use every tick for setting the text, but it's not really a good way for setting text, since every tick mean it will always running, but we don't need the text to keep setting, so this one only for demonstration. Don't use this for real game. Now if we run this, it will show the variable value. As you can see it's 0. Actually calling it empty is not right either, since it's not empty, but have a number in it, which is 0. Now just like bucket, we can add more item into it, or subtract from it. I will make it if I press right arrow, it will add 1, and if I press left arrow it will subtract 1. Now I will also made if I press space, it will set to 0 again as a reset system. Now you know the value of the variable can be changed from event. Now I will make another variable. This time is using text type. I am sorry I don't know what to name it, so I just name it name. For the text type you can make the initial value blank. Now I will make another text object for demonstrate this one. It's pretty much the same as variable before, but this time we use text, not number. Now I set this up so if I press right, it will set the variable value to add. If I press left it will set the value to subtract, and if I press space it will set the value to reset. Now there is also a thing named instance variable. It mean the variable is in the object. For example I will make a sprite. Now if you see in this sprite properties, there is instance variable. Let's make one. I will name it health, the type is number, and the initial value is 100. Now different with global variable, to access this variable is not from system, but from the object. Instance variable is used if you need a variable for an object, and that object will be more than one, and have its own value different from each other. For example used for a enemy status, like health, attack, defend etc. Now when it comes to instance variable, there is new type named boolean. Well basically, boolean is a variable which only have two value, which is true, or false. This is very useful for become a trigger. Now what is the use of this variable? Why would we bother set it up? Well I think the main function of these variable is for comparing it. For example here the variable boolean can be used as trigger. With boolean type we can also use else condition, which mean the else will run if the boolean value is false. Here I make if I pressed space, when rage mode true, it will turn it off. Else if it false, it will turn it on. Well this is the result. This is another example. Ignore the decor for now. Here's I make, if I press space it will subtract 10, from sprite's health variable. Now I will make if sprite's health variable value is 0, it will play destroy animation. Here's you can see many option for comparing number type variable. You also need to remember, the event is when health is 0, that mean it will keep running as long as health is 0, so if I set the action is set the animation to destroy, even the animation is not looping, but the action will keep looping, and it will end up like this. So the most simple way to prevent this is to use trigger once. Okay everyone, I think it's the basic thing you need to know about variable. Variable is one of most important thing you need to know if you want to make a game. It can be used as comparison, trigger, counting, calculation, etc. I think it almost impossible to make a game without using variable. So make sure to at least understand it. So this is the end of this video. I am sorry if there is a mistake I made or say during this video. Leave a comment if there is something I miss. Don't forget to leave a like if you learned something new. And finally don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in another video.